Starting with the name of Almighty Allah, who is the most merciful and beneficent. My name is Maha, B.Ed 2.5 year morning, rule number 21, course title Academic Writing and Research, course code 554. My presentation topic is paragraph writing, assigned by Sir Mohammad Lukman Power, Department EMS, Educational Management and Supervision. Content of presentation: history of paragraph, meaning and definition of paragraph, elements of paragraph, structure of paragraph, types of paragraph. In types of paragraph, there are four major types: descriptive paragraph, expository paragraph, narrative paragraph, and argumentative paragraph. The last item of content is examples. Starting with the history of paragraph. The word paragraph is derived from the Greek language para means beside and graphein means write, or paragraphos means short straw marking a break in sense. It is a self-contained unit of discourse in writing with a particular point or idea. A paragraph is consists of one or more sentences. The old classical Greek and Latin writing had little or no space between words and could be written in boustrophedon, alternating directions. Meaning and definition of paragraph. Meaning of paragraph: a group of related sentences developing a single topic or a part of a larger topic. Definition of paragraph: a paragraph is a component of fictional, prose, and non-fictional writings. Elements of paragraph: there are four essential elements that can make a paragraph effective. Number 1 is unity, number 2 order, number 3 coherence, number 4 completeness. Unity in a sentence starts with a subject phrase. Every sentence has one individual managing concept that is indicated in its subject phrase, which is generally the first phrase of sentence. A sentence is specific around this main concept, with the assistant phrases offering details and conversation. A paragraph needs unity of words. Number 2, order. Order represents the way you arrange your assistant's paragraph or the way you arrange your words. It depends upon you whether you choose chronicle order, order of importance, or another reasonable demonstration of detail, or a solid sentence has a certain organization. Coherence. Coherence is the quality that makes your writing understandable. Sentences within a paragraph need to connect to each other and work together as a whole. One of the best ways to achieve coherency is to use transition words. Completeness. Completeness means an expression is well defined or well developed. If all the words are clearly and properly assistance the significant idea, then your expression is complete. If there are not enough words or enough information to confirm your dissertation, then the expression is partial or the paragraph is incomplete. Structure of paragraph. Number 1, topic sentence. A topic sentence typically the first sentence, and it should be clearly state the main idea that you will develop throughout the paragraph. Number 2, supporting evidence. The supporting evidence composes the body of paragraph. It contains elements of detailed information that is directly relevant to and further develops the main point presented in the topic sentences. Concluding sentence or concluding statement. It is closing or concluding sentence. Essentially relates the main idea of paragraph in the context of supporting evidence. However, it is important that concluding sentence should be differ from topic sentence. Types of paragraph writing. Descriptive paragraph. This type of paragraph describes something and shows the reader what a thing or a person is like. The words chosen in the description often appeal to feel the five senses of touch, smell, sight, sound, and taste. Descriptive paragraph can be artistic or maybe deviate from grammatical norms. Narrative paragraph. This type of paragraph tells a story. There is a sequence of action, or there is a clear beginning, middle, and end of the paragraph. Expository paragraph. This type of paragraph explains something or provides instruction. It could also describe a process and move the reader step by step through a method. This type of paragraph often requires research, and it's possible that the writer is able to rely on his or her knowledge and expertise. Argumentative paragraph. An argumentative paragraph, alternatively called a persuasive paragraph. In this type of paragraph, you are arguing for or trying to persuade your audience of a specific point of view. Now come to the examples. The first one is of descriptive paragraph. Here a boy is explaining his experience of tasting a lemon first time. He is saying that it was yellow, just like sun, and its shape was almost round but slightly pointed at each of the end. It was big like a baseball. When he sliced it, he heard the knife making sharp cutting noises and the juice sprout out from it. When he put it into his lip, the cold wet liquid made him pucker. His cheeks were drawn together with its bitterness. Its smell almost made his eyes water, and when he tasted it, he was sure that he had never ever tasted such a sour thing in his life, and he made a promise to himself that he would never ever taste something or eat something such a sour unless it turns into a lemonade or a juice or something else. The second example is about narrative paragraph. In this paragraph, the girl is explaining that she was very much excited for her test, and it was a big day for her. She was well prepared about her test, and she knew that she can do better and she can attempt her test well, but she was a little bit nervous. When the test started, she tried her best and tried to attempt the test well. Her teacher asked her to get some books from the shelf, and when they will be finished with their tests, then they can read the book. When she was finished with her test, which was a breeze to her, she started to read her favorite book. Third one is expository paragraph. Here the writer is saying English is a language spoken throughout most of the Canada, but Quebec, the most populated province, and the areas near Quebec, French is the first language. Here the writer is saying that the English and French, both languages are official languages, and both languages has their own importance. When Canadians recognize that French and English both are official languages, so they started to use these languages in their business and government. The writer is saying that many people are bilingual and easily go from French to English or vice versa. The further west you go, the more English you will hear. But it is common to meet people throughout the country who are familiar with both languages. The writer is trying to say that each and every language has its own importance and we should respect the language. Last one example is about argumentative paragraph. Here the writer is saying that online classes or online learning becomes more common in our society, and it has converted many of manual sources into digital form. But some people suggested that public libraries should be shut down forever, and there should be given an e-page with a e-pad or iPad with an e-reader subscription. The writer is saying that if we shut down the libraries, then we won't be able to connect with peoples, and the main problem is that the internet, digital books and the internet are associated with less learning and more problems than printed resources. And the second thing is that it is incredibly narrow-minded to assume that the only service libraries offer is book lending. If we shut down the libraries, and people won't be able to talk with each other, they will be addicted to internet, social media. There should be libraries so that people can connect to each other, and they can get their questions answered, and they can get more information instead of using tablets or iPad. References are SlideShare and CliffsNotes. The conclusion of this topic is that the paragraph writing nowadays is important, and it should be written according to the rules and regulations which are given, and students should try to read as much as he can, so that in this way he can write paragraph according to the rules, and he can try to make it try to write it better. Thank you for listening my presentation.